Epson EcoTank ET-3850 review. Although lacking some features, the Epson 3-in-1 offers excellent printing and has incredibly low cartridge costs of up to 90%. The Epson EcoTank ET-3850 is a great option for the home office. It is a 3-in-1 device, with an ADF and refillable ink tanks instead of cartridges. Despite its seemingly high price of $400, this standard all-in-one printer comes with the equivalent of 70 cartridges, allowing you to print up to 14,000 black and white pages or 5,200 colors. What's more, Epson refills are reportedly 90% cheaper than cartridges. The Epson EcoTank ET-3850 has a small design, yet it can store up to 250 pieces of A4 paper and 337 milliliters of ink, at an economical price. This capacity allows you to print for extended periods of time before needing to add more supplies. It is available in Arctic White in the US or Black in the UK, and it includes an upgraded partner app called Epson Smart Panel. The Epson EcoTank ET-3850 has a touchscreen, fax facility, and USB port, which makes it a great choice if those features are important to you. If not, read on to find out more about the ET-3850's performance in our tests. Due to its 4 sizable ink reservoirs, the Epson EcoTank ET-3850 is larger than other A4 all-in-ones. However, it effectively hides its weight and has a cuboidal construction with smooth trimmings, including the ADF and tiltable control board that fold away. Surprisingly, it weighs only 6.7 kilograms, and while it may seem fragile made, our sample arrived damaged in a carton that had been dropped, causing the flaps of the ADF to detach. They returned without any long-term harm. However, it doesn't provide an overly luxurious experience. On the right side, the ink tanks are evidently visible, yet in different regards, they fit in nicely, and we applaud how you can readily fill them. The ink bottles possess nozzles tailored to link into their particular tank, and they only open while accurately inserted. Simply turn around the bottle while pushing it into place and observe as the repository is filled by means of the transparent plastic window. You won't have to worry about overfilling, because when it is full, the ink flow will cease. The Epson EcoTank ET-3850 printer offers efficient home office features such as auto duplex and black and white printing on A4 size media. It is equipped with built-in Wi-Fi and a USB port for a direct connection to computers, but lacks a USB host port for printing from external drives. The 6.1 cm LCD display is in color, but it's not a touchscreen as one might expect at this price. Epson cuts back on such amenities because they cannot make money later through ink sales, meaning the classic razor and blade business model with their cartridges isn't possible here. The spec sheet is somewhat unsatisfying for comparable reasons. The single-sided mono-page speed of 15 parts per million will most likely be sufficient to satisfy home users. But, unfortunately, it lags behind the performance of laser printers with similar costs. Color prints are even slower at 8 parts per million. There is a plentiful amount of paper that can fit in the main tray, and one can place 30 sheets worth of printed paper in its output tray. The scan resolution is 1200 by 2400p and the print resolution is 4800 by 1200p. This provides high-quality copies and prints that are accurate and sharp. Furthermore, it utilizes Epson's Precision Core print head technology with 400 black nozzles and 128 color nozzles. The Epson EcoTank ET-3850 did well in our tests. It's not the fastest inkjet out there, but it's also not the slowest. The estimated printing speed is 15 pages per second for consecutive black and white pages and 6 pages per minute in auto duplex mode. Printing is quiet and graceful. The bold and dark black typeface stands out beautifully against a blank sheet of paper. Even in small sizes, the text is still legible using a magnifying glass. Printing might use more ink than usual, but that won't matter with the inexpensive bottled ink available nowadays. Thanks to dye-based inks, your documents printed will be vibrant, with no bending or blockage. These colors also help produce sharp photos on glossy paper.